All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, Mossology. And in today's video, I wanted to talk on the Xbox Series X because I know some people with and I do plan on doing a video talking about the Steam Machine, my own personal feelings on it, and comparing from what I've heard, comparing it to the other two consoles because I think it's supposed to be a console, but I think they are trying to treat it like a gaming PC, but I think it's one of those gaming PCs where it's like it falls more in I just I don't know. I don't really know what to because I wouldn't consider the Steam Machine a gaming PC. Like that's the thing, when you look at a gaming PC and what it's capable of, I don't see that in the Steam Machine. So yeah, that's why I'm putting a Steam Machine more in the category of consoles and stuff. But yeah, gaming PCs, that's in the league of their own. So, but no, overall though, talking about the Xbox Series X, because I know for somebody that might be wanting to get into gaming, and then with this conversation, being so big, and then with Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out, I know a lot of people are probably wondering, is the Xbox Series X worth getting? Because you don't really hear a conversation with the Xbox. Like you always hear people talk about the PlayStation, going out getting a PlayStation. You don't even hear like people ask for an Xbox. It's crazy to think that with the Xbox, because I remember with the 360s, everybody was talking about that. Everybody was trying to get themselves a 360. And then it just seemed like that, as the time went on, it was like the conversation just kind of grew dead with Xbox. But in my opinion, Xbox is the best console on the market. Like, don't get me wrong, PlayStation is good. I guess if you guys want to go get the Steam Machine, then I don't know. It hasn't came out yet, so I can't really. But for the price that they're asking for, I'm saying $1,000, and it's like, bro, you don't even get a controller with it. That's why I'm like, man, I think I'd rather take my chances with a Nintendo Switch too. I'm like, not even that, a Nintendo Switch Lite, because the Steam Machine, in my opinion, it's overpriced for an Xbox Series X. What's crazy is that they have a bundle that you could get for like $7.99 because they have went up in prices over the years. Because when I got my Xbox Series X, it was only $4.99. But no, they got a bundle where it comes with a charging, like a docking station, I believe, the extra controller, and I think most of the times it does come with like Xbox, not Xbox Live. I was getting ready to say the Xbox Live Gold, but the Xbox Game Pass. I think it'll come with like the ultimate, like a code for ultimate, whether it's a month or 3 months. But I'm thinking to myself, you get all of that, and then when you're talking on the subscription service, now that is the one thing I would say that is good about the Steam Machine, is that there's no subscription service. But again, overpriced, and I'm like, I think I'd rather, just use that extra money that I didn't spend on the Steam Machine, and then just go out and get, a year's worth of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. At least then it's like I feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Like I can and I just feel like that, we are going down the area of like, subscription services and all of that. I mean, like if people can subscribe to Netflix, HBO, Max, Hulu, and all them other streaming services, I'm like, I don't know. I look at like, if they got like a gaming version, and I know I'll be playing a lot more video games than watching movies and TV shows, I'm gonna use that money that I guess I would be using for these subscription services. And yeah, because no, at times like they do have perks on the Xbox. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Xbox Live Gold, and I'm like, that was abolished. Like that's no longer a thing. I guess for my 360 players out there, yeah, they've now changed it to Xbox Game Pass. But anyways, no, yeah, they do have at times where there's perks for, because they had a perk for, what's that one anime string, Crunchyroll. They had one for that. They had one for Hulu. I'm trying to think. I feel like they had some other ones too, but overall, those were the two that I use. But yeah, they'll even have like some codes for, because I mean, I do have Xbox, and then that's the thing too. If let's say down the road you do decide to get you a gaming PC, if you have Xbox Live Ultimate, then yeah, they have like because especially if it's a Microsoft PC, then you can download the Xbox app, and then there's a bunch of games that you can play on your PC. So yeah, in my opinion, I'm like, Xbox, I feel like that should be the route when it comes to gaming. But yeah, people don't really be talking about it like that. Where's the perks section? My benefits, is that I think, yeah, this is it. So yeah, they have like you could get something for, they got like a code thing for Rainbow Six Siege, a Blitz Bushido set. They have something for Where Winds Meet. They just say like, say player benefits. They also be having it where games is on sale and stuff. So if there's a game that's not on Game Pass and you want to buy it, they be having it where the games are on sale. Yeah, they then Fortnite crew. So yeah, there's like it has it where you get like 1,000 V-Bucks plus a bunch of other different stuff in the game. What else do they have? EA Play, Ubisoft Classics. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff in Xbox Game Pass. So that's why I'm like, it just trips me out that so much is offered with Xbox and their current console, and it's you don't really hear like a conversation with it. Why is that though? I'm like, man, I then when you look at PlayStation Plus and PlayStation, it's like there's at times where they don't even be having like Gran Turismo for an example. They don't have that on PlayStation Plus, and that's a PlayStation exclusive game. That's a game that like it always have came out on PlayStation. So yeah, it just trips me out. Then when you look at Xbox, here it is. There'll be at times they'll surprise you. Like there's that one video game, Pal World, where it was like I didn't wasn't even expect that. I was that close to buying that game, and yeah, I seen that it was on Xbox Game Pass, and I'm like, I might as well just save the money and stuff. I mean, if they take it off, then I'm like, all right, then I'll just go ahead and buy it. And if I got to start all over, then I got to start all over. But yeah, it's like I think I don't think they have no plans of taking it off. At least I haven't seen nothing about like no games leaving soon and that being one of the games. I mean, if it does, it does. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, for the most part, they just got like games that nobody ain't really playing or games that people already have. Like they got the Tomb Raider games where it's like those the first one and the second one where they're both leaving Xbox Game Pass. And yeah, I think if maybe if you haven't played video games in years, then I can understand why you won't have it. But usually those games be going on sale. Like you can even probably get you a code for that game like an extra, yeah, because I know they be having like those websites where you could get codes at a cheaper price, and you probably could get that game for like $1 maybe, I don't know. But overall though, yeah, it's one of those games where I'm like, I think everybody for the most part has it and stuff, whether you downloaded it for free somewhere or got it for free, I don't know. But overall though, I'm like, yeah, man, you know, the conversation with Xbox, like in my opinion, if somebody were to ask me out of all of the different options out there from a gaming PC, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, what else? The Steam machine, yeah, handheld gaming PCs, all that stuff. Which one would you say is worth getting? I would say the Xbox, you know, because I feel like that with their entertainment system, comparing it to others. Like, so for an example, they have like the handheld Xbox, the Xbox Ally X, and well, that's the one that I have. They got like the Xbox Ally, or it's the ROG Xbox Ally. I got the more expensive version, and yeah, and it's crazy because it's like, yeah, that's $1,000, and I would expect that to not be able to play a bunch of different games. But here it is. It's like I think it's pretty much the same thing as the Steam machine. Might be like slightly better, but my thing is this though. So with the Xbox, and I wanted to talk on that because I was like, there's this one racing game that I got on the for the Xbox, and it has it where it's set up where it's backwards compatible, so I don't have to like go do no download no. Because yeah, you could play like Xbox, like original Xbox games, not all of them, but some of them. Like there is this one military game called Black where you can play that on the Xbox, and you don't have to. It's not set up like PlayStation where you have to subscribe to their, like if you have the game you can play it. I don't think they have it set up where you got to be subscribed to their service to play the game. I think their whole thing is like yeah, obviously to play online, but if it's a game that doesn't really require no online access, if you have the game then you can play it. So there's the one racing game called Fuel. It's a pretty it well, I wouldn't say it was like a big racing game, but I mean like map size wise, yeah, the I think they said it was like 5,000 square miles. And I was like, I remember one day when playing that game, it was years ago when I had my original copy, that it was, I think I spent like an hour and a half because I think I got the game around the time when no, actually I take that back. I think I was playing it around the time when the first Crew game had came out. And so I remember them saying in the Crew game, they was like, oh yeah, it takes you like an hour and a half to drive from one side of the map to the other side. And with Fuel, I remember I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the same thing in there. I drove for like an hour and a half, and I don't even think I made it out of the corner of the map. Like I was still at the like upper part of the map because I started all the way from, I think I was like close to the edge of the map, but I wasn't like all the way there. But still, I'm like spending that much time, and I'm only at like the like a small little section. I was like, yeah, man, that's crazy. So, but anyways, Fuel is a game that you can't buy on a PC if you want to. So they have it where pretty much people are asking 200. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find. So there's the one website ENEBA, Aniba, I think. But anyways, they have it where the cheapest edition that you can get is $215.74. And I think the most expensive edition is off of another website called allkeyshop.com. And I think they just let you know like what places you could go to. But Kingwin, and they have their copy on there for $688.22. And when I got fuel for the Xbox, it was only $50. I think it was like maybe 60 because I think they were actually charging it for the price of a new game, but it's hard to find. It's one of those games where it's like you can't buy it on Xbox Series X. Like, yeah, if they did have it where it was in the store, that I'm like, forget going on Amazon and buying the game. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and just get it through the store. But they don't have it. They have it where it's backwards compatible, but you just can't buy it on the store. It was weird to me when I was all like, why is that? Like, why not just sell the game and stuff? But anyways, but no, overall though, I was all like, okay, so spend. They even have that set up with whatchamacallit, Test Drive Unlimited too. So even though that game is not backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X, but still though there are like a lot of different expensive games where I'm like, that don't cost that much on console. Why does it cost so much on PC? Like, what's the difference and stuff? So yeah, that's why I was all like, yeah, if it came down to it, like if I had to get rid of like everything like gaming related besides one thing, I think it would be anything Xbox related because I'm like with the Xbox Ally X, I have fun with that. And then with my Xbox Series X, I had to say like just because of the amount of games that I can play, and then games that they do have available to play, yeah, I think I'd rather stick with the Xbox and stuff. So yeah, I'm like I just don't understand. Like I feel like it deserves more love and support, but I mean, I guess it's like it's up to the gamer. It's like if you guys like PlayStation and everything else. I mean, I can understand though, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, man, it's just there's just a lot more going on Xbox and stuff. Because I even know like with Grand Theft Auto 6, everybody was like they're gonna go and get it on PlayStation. Me, I'm getting mine's on Xbox. I'm like maybe down the road I might get it on PlayStation to play with friends on there. But I mean, if they have like a cross play, then I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. I'll probably, if anything's, I'll get it on PC, but I'm kind of iffy if I'll get it on PlayStation and stuff. So, but anyways, with that being said, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.